the 2010 Northern California League of Fantasy Football Draft Lottery show, where we will determine the order for the 2010 Northern California League of Fantasy Football Draft, currently scheduled for August 28, 2010, starting at 2 p.m. The draft order will be determined by the official Northern California League of Fantasy Football Draft Lottery machine, and will be determined in a reverse order from 12 to 1, with the first marble coming out being the 12th pick, and the last marble coming out being the first pick. Let's get to the selections. With the 12th pick in the 2010 Northern California League of Fantasy Football Draft, that goes to Joe's Mamas. Joe's Mamas will be picking 12th. Joe is one of two teams that have won 2 league championships, but the Mamas are the only squad not to have done it in back-to-back seasons. Joe won his titles in 2001 and 2004. On to pick number 11. That distinction belongs to the TEUs. The TEUs will be picking 11th. The TEUs are the 2007 Northern California League of Fantasy Football League champion, but he hasn't made the playoffs since his miraculous title run that year. Let's see who's picking next. With the 10th pick in the draft, that goes to Troy's team. Troy will be picking 10th. Troy won the first 2 league championships in 1999 and 2000, but he hasn't seen the big money since. Troy reached Super Bowl III, but lost. He's the first team in league history to win, place, and show in the money. Now to the number 9 pick. Picking number 9th will be They're All Going to Lose. Jason has the first team in league history to make back-to-back visits to the Super Bowl and lose them both. He hasn't picked lower than 8th in the past 4 years. Until now. Let's move on to pick number 8. Picking 8th in this year's draft will be the Fat Thrillers, also known as the Mean Machine, brought of 2 teams to win league championships in back-to-back seasons. That was in 2005 and 2006. But he hasn't sniffed the playoffs since, and claims everyone in the league is out to get him. Now for pick number 7. With the 7th pick is Sea-Dog the Raider. Carlos was the first team in league history to capture 2 Tracy Bowl titles. He's a Raider fan, so nobody cares. The 6th pick in the draft belongs to the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack are picking 6th. Christopher has picked 1st, 10th, and 2nd in the past 4 drafts, respectively. He's also one of the biggest spenders in league history. Let's just hope he's a better winemaker than he is fantasy football team owner. On to the 5th pick. The 5th pick of the draft. My name's not Skippy. Ed won the league championship in 2008. He's also a Raider fan. Next. There are only 4 picks remaining. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. With the 4th pick in the draft, that goes to Wumpy's Ligers. The champion is picking 4th. In only his 2nd season in the league, Brian captured Super Bowl 11. Lumpy had the worst record of all playoffs teams heading into the postseason, but somehow scratched his way to the championship game. Let's see who's picking 3rd. The 3rd pick in the draft belongs to the Marty's picking 3rd. They made more playoff appearances than any other team in league history, but they have yet to win a game in the playoffs that counts for money. California. The next marble that falls from this machine will be the number 2 pick. Neither one of these teams will ever pick number 1 to 4 in league history. With the number 2 pick in the Northern California League of Fantasy Football Draft, that goes to Pipes. The Water Pipes are the only team in league history with an owner and a general manager, and they earned a berth in the league championship game in 2008 via a tiebreak rule created the week before the playoffs. But it's okay, they lost. That means the only marble remaining in the machine belongs to Scooby Doobies! The commissioner's team is picking first! Last season, the Doobies tied a league record for most consecutive wins in the regular season with 11, and that record's still counting. The Doobies lost in the opening round of the playoffs for the 5th time in franchise history, but avoided losing in the Tracy their first third-place crown. The league would like to congratulate the Scooby Doobies on earning the #1 overall pick in the 2010 Northern California League of Fantasy Football Draft, which is currently scheduled for August 28th at 2 p.m. at the league headquarters in Tracy, California. We hope to see everyone there. Thanks for tuning in, and please, as always, drive home safe.